Hello VC, welcome back to my humble channel. I picked up quite a lot of things musically this month, some pretty good finds. Start off with my compilations on CD I picked up. Picked up this late night jazz compilation about a week or so ago. It's got the likes of Sonny Rollins on there and Chet Baker and all that good stuff, jazz. Thought that was pretty good. I picked up this top 10 hits of the 80s. I collect these MFP label CDs. I rather like them. Music for pleasure. And if I see anything I haven't got, I tend to buy it, providing it's half decent, which this is. Picked up this old school double CD today, Ultimate Dance, basically dance era of sort of 93, that sort of that time period, 92 maybe, all that good stuff. Picked up another, now that's what I call music, 46. Yeah, another one to the collection. So yeah, glad to have that. And picked up this pretty cheaply as well, now 80, so that's another one off my list. Picked up quite a bit of classic rock. Start off with a couple of cassettes. This little rarity, Tom Petty, it's a double album one. It's got Hard Promises on there and Damn the Torpedoes. I thought that was quite cool. And also this Travelling Wilburys Volume 3. I have Volume 1 as well now, so that's both of them I have. Picked up this Jazz Classics by Robert Johnson, King of the Delta Blues Singers. So I'm pleased to have that. This was recommended by the YouTuber Audiophiliac. He did a video a little while ago saying about really good CDs to listen to, have excellent sound quality, and he mentioned this one by McCoy Turner, New York Reunion. So I bought that pretty cheaply. I thought I'd give it a go, see what it's like. Picked up this Brian Wilson number. I Just Wasn't Made for This Times. Basically got a few of his hits he done as the Beach Boys, which he just basically covered on his own at the time, which was 1995. I have this Beach Boys Summer Dreams, which I also have on vinyl, so I thought it'd be cool to have the CD copy as well, being that I bumped into it in a charity shop, £1, so pretty good. Also got Ugly Kid Joe, and with these hits, Everything About You, Neighbour and Cats in the Cradle. Pick this one up today. As well as this one from the 60s, Billy Fury, the complete collection. Into the 90s, The Levelers. Pick this up today for £1. Picked up this Bon Jovi, New Jersey, with a classic album of the time. And a couple of Paul McCartney CDs, not particularly all that well known, Off the Ground, and this one is Driving Rain, which I believe he done after Linda McCartney's death. And some greatest hits and compilations I picked this one up today, Simply Red Love Songs. Pretty much a strong album of all the songs of his I like. That was £1. Rod Stewart collection. Sorry, The Best of the Great American Songbook. I love that series he did. He did 5 volumes. Volume 3 was, I think, for me the best one. I really like that. And I saw this like greatest hits. I thought it was good to have to complete the collection, because I'm a bit of a completionist. Trying to get the others on vinyl costs a fortune, so I'm probably going to stick to CDs for now. Picked up this Katy Perry Teenage Dream. I thought really I should get it, although it's a bit of a guilty pleasure. And this one as well, Rihanna. It's got that groundbreaking song she did, which got her career going, Umbrella. This is quite an unknown artist I rather like. Her name is Janice Corrado, I think. I have 2 of her other albums. This one's Closer. She's actually British. I think she might even live out in America, but she works under this composer or management called Tony Sway, and he makes really good sort of 90s R&B songs as well as other stuff. He works with her as well, and yeah, if you like 90s sort of R&B groove kind of music, you might like this as well. She's pretty good actually. I do quite like her. Picked up quite a few 45s, mostly from charity shops. This Marilyn Cayley, Spandra Ballet, True. This classic by Musical Youth, Pass the Dutchie. Classic by Gabrielle, Dreams. It came out around 93. May have been her debut song, I think. This was a massive number one in the charts for weeks and weeks, ages and ages. And that's Bryan Adams, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Everything I do it for you. Massive number one. That would have been around 91. That was, wow, 91. Mariah Carey, Vision of Love. I love Mariah Carey, so anything of hers I tend to buy. Great classic song from the early 90s, Hadaway, and that's What Is Love. Great song. I bought quite an expensive 45 Discogs, and sort of with it came all like these sort of added 45s, really good condition actually, like mint, near mint, but they're not really my scene. I think perhaps they're in there for packing purposes. One of them was Canned Heat, Shake It and Break It. I don't really want these, to be honest with you. Jukebox Oldie, Too Busy Thinking About My Baby. The Mardi Gras, I've never heard of this. You want to know what this is? And The Highwaymen, Michael. I know this one from 1961. And Centerfield, just say, John Fogerty. Rock and Roll Girls is on the other side. Sorry, that's side A. Rock and Roll Girls, Centerfield, 1985. I ain't got a clue what that is. But this was the main one. Cost me quite a bit of money. It's very, very rare, and I'm glad to have it to help finish my 45s of the great Tom Petty. And this is Mary Jane's Last Dance. This is so rare and hard to get. I paid quite a pretty penny for this. Unfortunately, there's no picture sleeve. I don't think there ever was one. It's just like this plain white one, which is a shame. This came out in '93, perhaps when like the time vinyl was dying off. Maybe the reason why this wasn't given a picture sleeve. But yeah, sounds fantastic. It really does. Really impressed with that. Glad to have it. Picked up quite a lot of singles. It's quite fortunate that my local charity shop I go into had all these great sort of 80s singles and some perhaps 90s. Snapped up quite a lot, as well as some of the LPs I had like quite a vast collection come in, which is fantastic because I got there and I was literally perhaps the first person to see it. So I picked this one up today. I saw it there the first time I went in there, and then the second time I went in there I thought, no, I really do like that song. I brought it today. They're all £2. That's Human League, Human. Really like that 80s tune. Quite a few Bon Jovi, and Lay Your Hands on Me, and also I'll Be There for You. That one. We had Billy Ocean. Gotta get out of my dreams, get out of my car. And yeah, let's pick this one up. Classic 80s tune again. Early 90s EMF, Unbelievable. And quite a lot of the Wonder stuff in there as well. Excuse me as I drink my coffee. Come on the Spurs. Yes, I also come across these the Wonder Stuff singles. This one by Vic Reeves, the Wonder Stuff, Dizzy. It's got quite an unusual label on the single. The label, the heads, quite cool. And also, Don't Let Me Down, Gently, great tune, Wonder Stuff. And also this one as well, Circle Square, I think it's called, Circle Square. I'm not familiar with this. I know this one, Don't Let Me Down Gently, great tune that is. I like Size of a Cow as well. Fortunately I didn't have that. I'm pretty sure that's Wonder Stuff, Size of a Cow. Found this as well, this Supersonic. I'm quite into Sega and Sonic and any sort of retro video game stuff. I love. It's my sort of other passion to collecting music. So yeah, pick this one up. I think Matt Hayes might have mentioned this in a video. So yeah, pick that one up. All these were all £2. And then in a different place, in a different town, I come across this. Completely different, I know. Did have a copy of this Johnny Mathis, Ride on a Rainbow. I think the American version is called Heavenly. I think the UK version is called Ride on a Rainbow. But this is a bit of an upgrade copy to what I have. I really like this classic 50s album. Picked up quite a few Beach Boys as well in my record shop I should say, I go into. This is an upgrade copy, Summer Days. And also I picked up this one as well, Beach Boys, on the Music for Pleasure label. It's got a name on the back, Maureen, so thank you Maureen. And also this one as well. Not seen this compilation before. The Beach Boys, their 22 greatest hits. So yeah, picked that one up pretty cheaply. These were good finds when I picked up those 12-inch LPs records, they had these albums which I was just delighted with. Excuse me. The Doors. Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine. Yes, I have a copy of this. This was £2, and what a bargain for £2. Anything with the Doors, if you can find cheap, is fantastic. So yeah, I picked this one up. They also had others. They had this live one, absolutely live. Yet again, £2. And this not so good. Star Collection label, cheap label, I guess. Doors, basically their greatest hits. £2, you know, why not? This I paid £10 for in the same shop, and that's Derek and the Dominoes. This has that cracking tune Layla on it, so that's probably what I had to pay quite a bit for this. But yeah, classic album of Eric Clapton. Glad to have it, as I think many other collectors would. This was a find today. When I bought the Human League single, I picked this one up today as well. I think I must have missed it somehow the first time I went in the shop. And that's, yeah, EOL Greatest Hits. This may have came out in the 80s, I think. I'm not sure. It's got a like one of them kind of special sleeves, so I'm guessing it's probably an 80s pressing. This was £2, which I thought was pretty good. This I bought very cheaply. I was very lucky. Different shop, different town, and that's Duran Duran, Decade, all the greatest hits of the 80s. So that was only like a couple of pounds or something, if that. So yeah, bargain that was. Another Simply Red album, and that's New Flame. I love Simply Red. Picked up this compilation. I do have a copy of it already, but I thought I'd buy it because it was cheap, and perhaps I can VCLT it to somebody who's into compilations. And that's the greatest hits of 1989. This was an eBay purchase. Really sort of getting into Peter Gabriel, buying his albums, and I didn't have this on vinyl. Actually, I wasn't actually aware that he actually had a greatest hits come out in the early 90s. So I saw this, and yeah, I bidded on it, and luckily enough, I won it. So yeah, pleased to have this greatest hits of Peter Gabriel. It's got Salisbury Hill on there, which is a great song, Sledgehammer, and what's the other one? Games Without Frontiers. That's a fantastic song. So yeah, good album, that one. I may have mentioned this before. I'm not sure. This was accidentally put in the pile. This is a Paul Simon album. I think it came out in the early 90s. I do have it already, but I thought as I bought it for like £1, perhaps I could VCLT it to someone. Might have shown this off in a previous video. Might have been a mistake. But hey ho, never mind. I'm showing you now. These are my perhaps my best ones. Well, my most expensive ones. And I bought 3 of this great fantastic band of the UK. What's the Story, Morning Glory. Their second album came out in '95. Fantastic, love it. And yeah, got it on the heavyweight 180 gram vinyl. And then I went in the store, the HMV store, probably about a couple of weeks later, bought 2 more. Be Here Now, I remember when this came out. My brother purchased it straight away because he was really into Oasis, and got me into it really. and yeah, not quite as good as the first and second album, but still very, very good. Still sold really well. Probably after this album they sort of died off a little bit, because I don't think their next album was really an album. It was more sort of a gathering of spare material they didn't release, which was this album, Master Plan. Master Plan, don't get me wrong, is a great, fantastic song, but the others are a bit sort of like cut off perhaps from other albums which didn't quite make made onto this one. Good album though. So yeah, picked up all three of those. This one, Master Plan, and What's Story, Morning Glory, and Be Here Now. So yep, I have almost all of them now. I do have Definitely Maybe on vinyl, and Standing on the Shoulders of Giants I have on vinyl. So that's 1 to 5. I need to get the others after then, and then should be all good for Oasis. So yeah, glad to pick those up. It's been a really good month, finding gems, you know, what have you. I hope everyone is well. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.